Hello, and welcome to episode 28 of Moms with Yarn. Today is June 3rd, and I'm Sharon, known as Bronx Knitter 1 on Ravelry and Bronx Knitter on Instagram.
Hi, I'm Tracy, TB McCarthy on Ravelry and TB McCarthy 5 on Instagram. Welcome, returning viewers.
And welcome
Welcome,
new
new
viewers.
viewers.
Thanks for checking us out.
Yeah, sorry we're a little late. I was sick last week and then, we had some issues recording earlier today. We're hoping that we'll be able to be on a every other week schedule going forward. So we're working on that. But
And we're,
thanks for sticking with us.
yes, and we're working on our lighting issues and
Yep,
our recording time of day and everything else. So
yep,
hopefully there'll be some big improvements going forward.
yep, we're hoping.
Yep. So today's a very big show because
Remembering Remy ended May 29th. That was the day she passed away in the NICU. So we ran it for 95 days and we were able to, let me have my tally, knit more than 250 hats in that 95-day time frame, which is unbelievable to me. The fact that so many people participated, so many people not only were sending me hats, but also donating to their local NICU, which is awesome. And I'm sure that those people in the NICU that work in the NICU and the parents and the babies just appreciate that to no end. So, again, this is generally a yearly event. We've ran it three times previous or twice previous, and this is the third time. So I'm hoping that, throughout the year, if you have leftover sock yarn, you're just knitting it up and or crocheting it up and sending it out to your local NICU. And then, like I said, the bonus will be during the February, March, April, May timeframe. We'll be doing this knit along. So you'll have tons of practice.
yay! And you know what I did for a lot of my hats was whatever sock I made, I carried the pattern into the preemie cap.
Yeah, that was cute. That was really
Yay!
cute. That was a good idea, too.
Yay me! So
So so I drew for the prizes. This episode is going to be long anyway. So Sharon and I decided that we thought that it would be best if I just show the prizes, so that you at least know what's out there, because we've never done that before. I was able to pull the prizes, and as you guys all know, Diane Knittables on Ravelry, who isn't active on Ravelry anymore that much, but is on Instagram pretty much like every week or every 2 weeks. She generously donated a ton of stuff that she was destashing or getting rid of to the Remembering Remy Knit Along a year ago. So I was able to pull a ton of stuff from her, the box that she sent me, which was enormous. And I pulled some prizes, and this is what you potentially can win. And Sharon, I think we decided that I was just going to PM all of the winners and have them send me their address. And I'm not going to announce who won, or
you're
am
not
I?
going to announce who won what.
I'm in the email.
In the email, you can tell them whatever you want. They're going to
Right.
just send you their address. So
Correct. So they'll know that they won the fact that I'm sending them the email, but am I announcing their names on camera?
you you can.
Okay, I'll do that. So first I'm going to show the prizes. The first one is another Crafty Girl in the Miss Piggy colorway. It's like a sparkly, mostly yellow with blues. Beautiful.
Love it.
Another one from another Crafty Girl. This one is in the Bert colorway. Bert and Ernie.
I want it.
Mostly yellow with a little bit of orange, a little bit of green, a little bit of blue. Beautiful. It's another, that's worsted actually. This is Cookie Monster, again,
Is
in the
it?
Sesame Street theme.
Is,
Mostly green, I'm sorry, mostly blue with chocolate, hence the cookies, and vanilla.
is that sock weight?
No, these two are merino worsted, and this one is sock, twinkle sock.
Okay.
So that's from another Crafty Girl. Hiawassee Creek Dye Works. We have in Lodge Sock. I don't want to rip the tag. Oh, Devil in Disguise. So it's like a
Very
pinky.
nice.
It's pinks, basically. It's beautiful. I actually wanted to keep that. This one is something blues. It's a twinkle I can't, again, it looks like it's taped, so I just don't want to rip it.
That's Hiawassee Creek
Again, Hiawassee Creek, Dye Works.
sock yarn.
Yep.
Okay.
Fiber Nymph Dye Work in Squoosh. Winterberry.
Ooh, nice.
I've actually seen this before. I'm not sure if I don't think I have it in my stash. Bedazzled in the Leprechaun Socks colorways, again by Fiber Nymph.
I see Diane's check marks. That means that
Yeah.
she put it on her stash.
Heavenly Fingering, the warmth of friends.
That's nice.
I can't wait to see this knit up. This looks really nice.
I wonder who's gonna get that one.
Not you, Sharon. So don't be looking at it. Gnome Acres, worsted in the Froggy Monkey colorway.
Oh,
Yep. This will be a nice hat, I think.
I think so too.
And then she sent us Cookie A 2012 Sock Club yarn. It's Super Duper Sock Club yarn in this sarsaparilla colorway. This is very rustic.
Okay.
Looks like, again, another one I was thinking would be nice to add to my stash. And then the last three skeins are from Highland Handmaids. They're all silver maple sock yarn. This one is in the New Suit colorway.
Oh, nice purple.
Purple, gold, and white. Beautiful, natural. Peacock colorway,
Ooh.
blues and greens. Again, beautiful. And Prism. This one is in blues and greens, and then yellows and pinks.
Very nice.
Lovely. And then I have a Knitting's My Bag.
I want that one.
I've never gotten one before, so I'm just going to keep this for myself. It's like wonderful. Look at this. Love it.
Love it.
Love it, love it, love it. It's going to go to a happy home, I'm sure. And then I have a Pitaloop bag. Oh, sorry. Stitched by Jessalou. I'm sorry. That was my mistake. Little sock bag.
Look at
And again,
how-
I was thinking about keeping this.
Look at how
Because
happy it
cute
is
that for, like,
inside.
preemie caps? Like you could just put like a tiny little nothing in there and make preemie caps with this.
Yeah, and while you're waiting to make your preemie caps, if you're making the not log cabin, what's those squares?
The Weekender, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know. Not the barn raising squares?
That's it.
Yeah. I will never be making those, but I might make the Weekender blanket, which is a crochet version of like a hexagon. I might do that. And then we have this other bag, which is super cute. No tag, so I have no idea who made this. Can anybody, like, it has these cute little like tabby things. It's ginormous. Like it can fit at least 3 skeins of yarn.
Wow. And
Yeah.
there's nothing inside. Maybe Diane made it.
Maybe Diane made it. Yeah, you're right. Maybe she did. It's really cute. It has these like puppy paw prints on the inside. I have to say, all these bags, I was like, oh, nobody will ever know.
You'd be
I'll know.
crooked. You'd be
I'll know.
crooked.
Tangerine Designs. I actually have this exact bag.
Is that octopi?
It looks like, I think it might have been the SSK one. It has these like mustaches
Mm-hmm.
on the inside. These bags are phenomenal. I love them. They fit small projects, big projects. Awesome. And then the last thing I have, this is, I know, you're like, oh my God, how much more? Just one more thing. This is from Erin Lane. It's a pattern keeper.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah, so I think this is gonna really serve someone really nicely. So,
Get your addresses to Tracy so you can
Yes.
find out which one of those prizes is yours.
and so the people who have to email me are Julie, J.A. Kelsey, and I'm just reading it in the order in which I pulled for prizes. So the first person that I pulled for was Julie, J.A. Kelsey. The second one was Jerry, Pattern Whisperer. The third one was Aileen, Bella Socks. The fourth was Sue, Family Diva.
Yay, Sue!
The fifth was Kathy, Grandma K. And actually, Aileen and Grandma Kay, you guys, and Julie as well, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you guys have supported us from the beginning.
From the beginning.
You guys have given to the knit along from way back when I started it, and Diane talked about it, and the Knit Girls talked about it, and I even had Knitting Pipeline talk about it. Like, I think you guys were ones that donated from the beginning, so I was really happy to see that you guys won a prize too. Sue Bar 60, Sue, you won too. Dawn Knit and Wolf, you won.
Yay!
Clementino, yeah, you won too.
Yes!
Simona Maloney,
Yay!
you totally won too. Kristen, Crazy Knit and Fool, you won. And the last person that won was
Me! Pick me!
no, Sojourn Knitter.
Yay!
So if you're you know, semi like even going on Ravelry looking through the thread, you'll notice that everybody who participated ended up winning a prize, which I was really happy about. You guys did a great job. You all, you know, were able to get us over the 250 mark. Couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier that I had all these prizes that I was able to, you know, again, keep picking to make sure that I got to a point where everybody got a prize. So there are 18 prizes. You know, some people obviously did win more than one, but at least everybody got something. So I'm really, really happy. I hope you guys enjoy it. So if everybody could please email me on Ravelry, TB McCarthy, with your address. I'm not going to tell you what you won. I want that to be a surprise. And if you know, so choose to post, you know, what you specifically won in the chatter thread, do so. If not, just enjoy it. I'm,
Just enjoy.
you know, really grateful.
And I know she doesn't watch, but Diane, thank you so much.
Yes, I know she doesn't watch, and I always send thank yous to, you know, in the past I've asked for donations for prizes from, like, for example, Hiawassee Creek, Fiber Nymph, we had Dancing Dye Works, like tons of vendors that I've reached out to in the past when, you know, Diane, you know, in this case, Diane did everything, but you know, in the past, I've always reached out to vendors and I've always sent thank you notes. So I'll do the same to Diane. You know, this couldn't have, you know, you guys couldn't have won prizes without her. So very, very blessed, very, very thankful.
Oh, so blessed, so blessed, so blessed.
Yep.
Okay,
So
now we can.
what are you working on this week? Do you want me to
Well-
go first? Do you want to go first?
Let me just say, thank you to everybody who participated. Really,
Yep.
thank you. Because there were people
From the
that
front.
participated in Remembering Remy who, you know, everybody was talking about making preemie hats. Even if they weren't giving it to you, they were, I saw the notes that they attached and they talked about where they were
Yeah.
going to send their hats. So I'm really pleased. Okay, so on with the show. So I'm going to start with whips because I have fewer of those than anything.
Okay.
So my first whip shouldn't even be called anything because I am knitting a sock from the Think Outside the Socks book.
Oh, that's really cute.
Yeah. Thank you. And the sock I'm making is called Pattern Play by Linda McGibbon.
I can't really see. Oh, I can see it now.
Can you see that?
It looks like it's got like V's.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are really cute shoes, by the way.
I wonder if those are fluvagins. Is that what they call them? Flugins? Flugins?
Maybe.
Well, anyway, I'm using leftover yarn. This is Collage in the Sterling colorway, Collage Happiness.
Okay.
And this is Cascade Heritage Sock. And look at how much I got done.
Wait, let me sneeze so that you can do another row.
Oh, I finished. Wait. That is whip number 1. I know you're thrilled, right? Because the next
Oh
one.
my gosh, I can't even keep my eyes open.
The next one's got to be way more exciting, I would think.
Blinded by your whips.
And
I'm sorry.
but for ducking out of this frame. But I am missing knit night tonight. Maybe I'll do a row or something. But I'm still working on
Come
my
on.
sheep head.
Yeah, you made some progress.
Yes, I
Yeah,
made some progress.
yeah,
I'm
you
getting
totally.
farther along. I'm almost to the decreases. And the
Okay.
fact of the matter is that if I knit every night, I would have finished this hat in like 4 or
Yeah,
5 days. But
yeah.
I'm knitting with the ladies, even though they left me in the dust.
They're not keeping their end of the bargain. They're knitting. They're cheating on you knitting.
I don't want to be not nice, Lisa. And that's made, the pattern is Sheephead by Kate Davies, and it's made with Jamieson and Smith yarn, US
Like
size,
7,000 skeins.
like nine, I think it's 9 skeins of yarn. Different colors. Some of them
Like,
colors are barely discernible. Like you can't hardly
right, I
tell the
was just
difference
gonna
between
say,
them.
like,
And we're like,
dark brown,
oh, and
darkish brown,
yeah, tan,
brown.
ecru, off white, and eggshell.
I mean, really,
So
egg crew in Asia.
during knit nights, the ladies are always saying, "Okay, what color is this supposed to be?" Because white looks like green in the color
Yeah,
key,
yeah.
and then it's actually white, and it tells you it's number 9. And they have crazy names like Golmagot, Calumet. Trust me and believe
Whatever.
me, whatever. But everybody says, "Okay, what color? What color is this? What color is that?" We're making progress. That's the only thing that matters. So that's my whips.
Yay.
Yay!
Nice.
Gracias.
So I have a lot of whips and not a lot of finished objects. So my whips are, you know what? I have a blocker under here, I think. Just give me 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves for a few minutes. Just getting my sock blocker. My
Okay.
Loopy U sheep sock blocker. So this is called the Jumping Jacks
Those
sock.
are adorable.
Yeah, that actually came out pretty cute. So it's a Plucky Knitter pattern. I was generously gifted it from Cashmere Cupcakes, Rebecca. She gifted this to me. She said that I was on fire with my sock knitting, and she has tons of socks, but single socks. So she said that she thought that it would be nice for me to try this one. So it's really, really nice. I was able to use my um, Plucky Feet in Singing the Blues colorway for the main color, the heels, the toes, and this tiny little rib up here. And then my contrast color one is Before You Go Go in Primo Fingering. And then this here is Narragansett Gray, and again in Primo Fingering. So really, really happy with it. This is the better side. This is where I did the jogless jog, which again doesn't look bad at all. It just is a little bit bunchy.
Hmm.
So this
And
side is the better
anybody
side.
who's going to be lifting your pant leg to look at your socks is
No.
creepy.
Yeah, it's written in a 64 stitch um, pattern. The pattern is 64 stitches, but I went down to 56, still with my size ones, and it's still like a little loose. So I think that this will definitely fit my mother best because she has like a thicker ankle. So this will probably go to her.
Do you
So I
have
haven't started.
do you have two of those socks?
No, I only have one.
Okay.
This is a whip,
Hmm.
right? Because like all of a sudden everybody wants to pretend like one sock's not a finished object. I'm so over it.
it's a
Totally over it.
it's a PhD, like the knit one heart two podcast ladies say.
All I want to say is it's a finished object, but I'm conforming so that everybody stays to listen to us. Such hard work. The second thing I finished, or I'm working on, is I was going to save this to the end, but do you know what it is?
Sweater. Is it your sweater?
It's my sweater. It's a whip.
Wow.
I'm actually thinking about stocking out
Wow.
like a one of those half shirts.
No.
So yeah, so the last time we spoke, I think I was at the sleeve.
Yeah.
Maybe I wasn't even that far along, but I added the second skein in, and then I worked all the way to here, and now I need to. You can see
Are
I need
you
to add.
are you alternating skeins? Are you
No,
noticing any color difference?
no, I ordered it in one update, so I didn't. And honestly, like it's a lot of work for me. Like it would just be way too much for me. So I just caked up the next two skeins. On here, it's looking kind of purple. I would say it's more burgundy. Um, I'm really enjoying it. So I just caked up two more skeins today. So this will continue to get some love. And I'm at the point where I'm just doing like increases to do the A-line shape. And then that will stop and I'll do like a small little rib bind off, small little rib at the bottom and then bind off. And then I'll have to go back and do the sleeves and then pick up for the neck. So, but really, really good pattern. I would say that this is a good first sweater for people.
And it's called the
It's called the James by Amy Miller. And it's called James by Amy Miller. I'm just really, really, really bored of stockinette. Like, I mean, it's nice that I have like increases every what's X amount of rows, but I'm only on the repeat number 6, and I think I need 12, and it's just slow. It's slow.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's nice. I mean, I do it at night, and it's like mindless. I just need to make sure that I count the right number of rows and things like that. And then this is my
You're
in
frozen.
the same color.
You're frozen there.
I'm not freezing.
No.
You were you were freezing.
No, you
okay?
were freezing.
I wasn't the one that was freezing. You were.
You were freezing.
You were shocked by my 5th color affection. That's what it was. Everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, she did a 5th one. She's on fire." So this is done in flannel, ballpoint, and blueberry sour. The ballpoint is like a ballpoint pen. I haven't put that in yet. I don't think this one is blueberry sour. So I'm at the point now where I finished the second section and I'll be on the third section where you just introduce that third color and then do the third color, the first color, the second color, third color for, and do short rows to finish out the shawl. So again, this will probably be another month or so by the time I'm finished with it because I don't really work on it exclusively, and it's one of those things that really needs time to let it grow. So I'm working on that. And then the last thing that I'm working on is I'm doing another sock. This is the Ann Buds Go-To sock.
Go girl.
Oh yeah. In Yarn Love, I think in the Flirt colorway.
That is so cute.
Yeah, it's really cute.
It is. And I love the way is it intentional striping or is it
Yeah.
unintentional
Nope.
striping? So is it
Yeah.
that's what happened with my socks. I had
Yeah.
unintentional striping. It's adorable.
Yeah, it's cute.
Did you start the second sock yet?
I did, yeah.
Is the striping pattern similar?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
I'm on the foot. I started this last night and then this is where I am. So those are my 4 whips. So I said that once, I remembered I was talking today about when I finish these 2 socks, I need to cast on something different, I think. Just don't know what it is. I really want to make this shawl. I don't even know who it's by. When you do your finished objects, I'm going to try and look on Ravelry. I think it's called like Dreffenfeld or Dretchenfeld or...
Oh, I know. It's the dragon scale shawl. Drachenfeld.
Yeah, it's something like that. It has 3 colors.
Yeah.
Really, 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 really,
I'm
really
trying
well.
to think who made that. Who made that shawl? Because I know
the yarn.
I saw a
The yarn.
podcaster who made it.
Oh yeah, the yarn that it calls for is called like rosy wool or something. It's made in like the UK or something. The colors that they put together for that are so nice that I would really love to knit it in that yarn just to, kind of see what it comes up as. But I think I might do it in the Plucky Knitter. I have a ton of it in stash. I just don't have a lot of neutrals of the Plucky. I have a lot of reds and blues and greens and, you know, yellows and pinks and all these different colors that could kind of go together but wouldn't be like classic. It would be more like, hey, look at her shawl today, and it's like really bright and it's got like 70 different colors. So I really want to try and do something classic, like a cream, a red, and a dark red, or a blue, a gray, and a cream. Like I'd really like to try and do something like that. So the Plucky Knitter is going to have an update on Friday. So I think I'm going to seriously look at my stash, figure out what yarn I want, buy the couple skeins that I need, and then purchase the pattern because I refuse to purchase the pattern until I know specifically what yarn I'm going to use.
Yeah.
Because then my patterns just stay in my library and I never knit from my library.
I know, I have that problem too. That's why I pulled out my Think Outside the Socks. There's
Yeah.
a pair of socks in there that I want to make, and there's a pair of socks in there that I already made that have a hole in the toe that
Oh,
cannot be repaired because the hole happened because the sock toe felted.
oh no.
So those socks are done, but I
Okay.
loved those socks and I'm gonna
Yeah.
have them again because I'm gonna make
Okay,
them
good.
again. But it's been
Good.
a while. So anyhow, so get into my finished objects. I made I'm reaching down into, I have a bag and there's no room on my desk because my desk is a junkyard and somebody should really, okay. So you remember I was making socks on a plane because I had this dark yarn that I was making spring showers with, and I said it
Yeah.
didn't. Okay, so I had leftover Bernat Griffin sock yarn from like 84,000 projects I already made.
Hmm.
And these are socks on a plane. It's a simple sock
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah.
with a cable pattern, and yes, there are two of them made with the Verdant Griffin in the Eidos
Yep.
base with the in the Medusa colorway.
I actually purchased some of that at Vogue Knitting Live when we
What'd you think?
went that year.
What'd you think
The
about it?
Etios. I
Eidos.
haven't used it yet. I've used it before. I used it in a shawl that I ended up making for one of my friends. It
Mm-hmm.
was the Multnomah.
Uh-huh. Oh, I
Loved it.
loved that
Oh my
Multnomah.
gosh, it
I
was
haven't
paining me
made.
to get rid of that sweater, that shawl, but
Yes,
it's so
yes,
beautiful.
yes. I know. I loved the Multnomah, and I don't even think I kept one. I think I
I
gave
did,
the
yeah.
ones I made away. But comparable to the Multnomah and as easy is the Oaklet, I believe it's
Oh,
called. You should give that a try. It is so
yeah.
simple. I think there's only one row of lace.
Okay.
Okay, so the second thing I finished was, and you might recognize this yarn.
Yes.
This was the
Vesper.
in
Moon
the
dance? Moon dance?
Moon Dance colorway.
Yeah.
The sock pattern is Spring Showers. I
Cute.
used 64 stitches in a US size. I think I used a 2. It has a heel, a deep heel that cups. So
Yeah.
I love this heel.
Oh, nice.
But these socks are a little bit big, so I get the feeling that they might go missing from the laundry room.
Yep.
Okay, let's
Because
finish.
he's not
He's not
picky.
picky. No. Okay, the other thing I finished was, let me reach down here in my little goodie bag. Keeping with the theme of things that Tracy gave me. Handbrake. Oh, you can't even
Oh, I was
see this.
wondering if you started that. That's
I
really
started it
nice.
and finished it. It was done in one day.
Nice.
I can't even show you. This is so soft.
What yarn is it?
It is Lion Brand Superwash Merino.
Oh, nice.
And you can't see the pattern that good,
No, you
huh?
totally can. When you put it close, now it's all fuzzy, but when you put it close, you could totally see it. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's
the
really nice.
pattern, the thing I like the most about the pattern is that you can add more stitches. You can make it taller. You can make it, it's best, the pattern shows best with solid colors. But
Yeah.
if I think if you have a tonal, um, you could probably get away with it, how it looks. Love it. I mean, and it was
Great.
so fast. This would make a great teacher's gift.
Yep.
Um, the yarn is squishy and soft, and it's super wash, so it goes in the machine. And the best part about it too is if because it comes in two sizes,
Yep.
um, you can make it longer so that you can wrap it around once or twice, and or you can wear it this way. And the yarn that you use determines whether or not you even have to do anything. You don't even have to
Right.
fold it over; just button your coat over it, and
Right.
it keeps your neck warm. Perfect
Right.
present, fast, and I gifted it to a couple of people. You gifted it to me before I could gift it to you. So I had to gift it to other people because for $1 to go to cancer research, because cancer is an ugly, disgusting disease and it should be eradicated. And anything towards that end, to me, is a step in the right direction.
Right.
So
So
this
Kay
is
Jones,
Kay
yeah. So
Jones,
Kay
yes,
Jones is a friend of mine. I actually
from
met her
Bakery
when I was
Bears.
doing when I was doing the Remembering Remy little knit along. I think it was my second year. She had gifted Diane an actual bakery bear. She knit up a bear and sent it to Diane. Diane showed it on her podcast. I emailed her and I said that I was like blown away at how beautiful the bear was, and congratulations to her for creating that bear, because she did. She did it. She knit it herself. Did not follow a pattern. She followed her own pattern in her head. And I emailed her and I just said, like, that to me was like mind blowing. And we became very good friends that way. And then when I did the Remembering Remy knit along the second year, I announced it, on the thread, and she reached out to me and said, if you'd like me to knit up a bear that you could, gift to somebody, I would love to do that. And again, like, just her friendship to even reach out to me to say that was just enormous. So, we've been really good friends for the last couple of years. She lives in the UK, I live here. And her husband actually came down with cancer,
Dan.
and when he got better, he decided to write up this handbrake cowl, a scarf, and an infinity cowl pattern, and charge $1. He was going to make it free, but then he said he was going to charge $1, and then basically that dollar was going to go to cancer research. So I
It's
just thought it was wonderful. I thought, again, what they're doing for, the knitting community and everybody coming together, and I think she raised over $1,000 at this point. So
that's
it's
a
good.
really good help. That's every step in that
Yeah.
direction is a good step
Yeah.
because
Exactly.
it's cancer is truly just devastating. Okay, so thank you, Dan and Kay from the Bakery
Yes.
Bears podcast,
Yeah.
for a lovely pattern that was fast, easy, and beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing I finished was, don't laugh.
Don't tell me another washcloth.
Yes.
You guys must be really dirty in your house.
No, this is for memers for the Hudson Valley Knits.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, Amy.
Oops.
You must be really dirty.
It's for the senior love along. They're doing it and my washcloths are MIA.
Sharon
Missing.
didn't know we were going to podcast today, so she's not prepared. I just want you all to know and realize I was prepared. I came prepared. Everything is here. I know you can't see it, including my Larry King microphone.
I will,
Show it next
show it
time.
next time.
Yeah,
Yes.
she doesn't have that finished object. She's a liar. I finished a sweater, guys, the Louise. It's all in like different color errands. I just can't find it right now. So I'll
Storyteller,
post
you
it.
liar, liar, pants on fire. I have something else. Okay, so I posted a thread in the forum
Yes, I'm
for
excited.
the Tour de France, Tour de Fleece warm up. And
I think it's a great idea.
the whole point of the warm up is that the Tour de France, the Tour de Fleece is a marathon spinning event that happens, and most people try to start on day one when the race starts, and then you've got, shin splints, your back hurts, your neck hurts, you're out of practice, you're not really that happy with your yarn. um, at least not the first skein, because now you're trying to double up and do 82,000 miles of
Yeah.
spinning. But in this particular instance, I thought it would be a good idea to A, warm up. B, it doesn't have to be 4 ounces. It can be 2 ounces. It can be 1 ounce. Um, and it gives you a chance to get your spinning legs back so you don't hurt yourself when you're trying to spin during the Tour de Fleece. So I am spinning some lovely fiber. It's Shetland, I believe, from Prairie House Fibers, and it looks like
Oh, that's pretty.
this.
That's totally your colors.
Oh my gosh, if it's summertime, it's orange for me. These are roll
I think it's
rags.
also probably good because it gets you and your wheel ready, right?
Yes.
Like you're gonna now empty all your bobbins in this 2 month time frame or however long it takes till the tour starts. But you'll empty all your bobbins, you'll make sure you have your wheel
Greased and
cleaned.
cleaned and everything
Correct.
else.
Yeah,
So,
so that's good. So you don't have to do that in a rush or panic right
right.
before the tour starts.
And for the warm up, it doesn't matter if you started, it doesn't matter if you're almost finished. The whole point is just that you spin at all.
Yeah.
Some people are participating in the 15 minutes a day,
Hmm.
and so they're already warmed up and ready to go. Some people like me who are slackers have to spin when they get the chance, and sometimes it's not 15 minutes a day. So I did start mine,
That's really cute. I love that spindle.
and I don't know who the spindle is by. I bought it at New England Fiber Festival
Oh, nice.
last year, but it's there's a lot in here.
Yeah, there
I
is a
don't
lot.
know if I'm gonna get to all of it, but the deal is that you should pick your fiber, post a picture of it in the warm up room, and post pictures as you go. And the goal is not necessarily to have a skein of yarn. It doesn't have to be plied and, you know, washed, thwacked, and a whole skein. Just get it. You can add it to your totals if you're participating in the Stash Dash with the Knit Girls, and you can use it. You can ply it up and make whatever you want using your hand spun, because there will probably be a hand spun knit along
Yep. Yep.
at some point in the game. So that was the thread, and it's already up and open. So
Yep.
it starts now.
So now, are you going to have is there prizes for this or no?
For
It's
the
just,
for the warm up, there are no
yeah.
prizes. This is
Okay.
just to get warmed
So
up.
it's just one
It's
thread.
just
Everybody's
one
going to try.
thread.
Okay,
Everybody
perfect.
just post what you can, do what you can,
Yep.
do the best you can, and when the actual Tour de Fleece happens, we're gonna be Team Moms with Yarn
Yep.
only in our room, because
Yep.
not everybody is a spinner. Not everybody wants to spin every day and feel that pressure of holding up a team and putting,
Yep.
in your points. So this is the no pressure, no frills, and for that there will be prizes.
Okay, good.
Okay?
That sounds
So
good.
that's the first thing. That's it's kind of a whip, but not really.
Yeah.
Okay. The second thing is, I remember talking about on the last episode Get your crazy skein. Are these
Ooh,
colors
nice.
wild and crazy, or what in the
Oh my
world do you make
gosh.
with a crazy skein like this?
Who makes that?
This is Hedgehog Fibers. This is the
Oh,
Steven and
nice.
Steven collaboration. It's
Nice.
in the peacock colorway. And I gotta
That's
tell you, the reason why I fell in love with it is because this, I don't think it's gonna play for the camera,
oh, it totally does.
but there's a shocking purple color in here,
That's so
and the
nice.
way it mixes with the turquoise, and then there's orange, and I mean, oh my gosh, you can't squeeze another color into this thing.
Where did you get that?
Vogue Knitting Live.
This year?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's like you have a crazy skein. Everybody has one, and you know you do. And I have had crazy skeins in the past, and I have found patterns that take the crazy out.
Hmm.
Okay? So I want you to take your crazy skein, find a pattern on Ravelry that takes the crazy out. For instance, I happen to love this skein exactly the way it is.
Yeah.
But I don't want all of this. This is like too, this is a little bit much.
Yeah.
But I could make a willow cowl that
Hmm.
has lace panels that fold up. So all you would see is a solid band and the bands would be broken up.
Got it.
Got it? There are socks out there.
Yeah, I was gonna say socks would be
I've
probably
made socks out of crazy skeins that work. But I need you to I'm going to open a thread for the crazy skein
okay.
and give some ideas.
I'll be back.
I love you.
Hello, love you too. Hi.
Bye.
Bye.
He's so
So I'm gonna open a thread. I'm going to post a couple of ideas. I want people to post their own ideas about how they get the crazy out.
It's funny because my flirt socks, I
Yes,
would think, is probably the craziest skein that I own. So now I have to find the second craziest.
I have 4 or 5 skeins that I saw that I kept as pets, like a pet rock,
You're
because
crazy.
I just you get there and you see it like I've never spun. Okay, I need some gnome acres because I never had it.
I
I
have no makers.
I need some. Well, this is hedgehog, which I never
Yep.
spun before. But I'm telling you, you touch this stuff and you don't want to knit with it because you just want to
Yeah.
hold it. It feels
Yep.
like it has cashmere in it,
But it
but
doesn't.
it doesn't. Oh my gosh, no! It is 90% superwash merino and 10% nylon. But
Wow.
and
Yeah.
you would think with all these crazy colors in it, it's variegated. It's not self striping, which is
Yeah.
helps with the crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
would think that it would be a little bit rough because different dyes take differently
Yep.
and it feels different in different places.
Yeah.
But get your crazy skein out and let's make something because honestly, you got the crazy skein in your stash for a reason. There's a reason there's
Either
a
you
crazy
won it,
skein.
you could have won it. Somebody
It
gifted it you thinking like,
doesn't
"Hey,
matter.
this skein is so you," and you're like, "What are you thinking?"
I know. That's what you think
Now
about
I
me.
have to knit with it.
Exactly. So get your crazy skein out. Let's get some. I'm gonna post a picture of my crazy skein. I might even have
Okay.
a couple of crazy skeins to post. And while we figure out what pattern we're gonna knit, you can knit your own. Feel free to pick a pattern. And
Yep.
anybody's welcome to jump. You can knit with a buddy. You can yeah,
Ooh,
you can
yeah.
knit with a buddy or you can knit solo.
Hat.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, the sock head hat. No matter
Oh
the
yeah, yeah.
ribbing breaks up the crazy.
Yep. I've
Okay,
knit those.
so that is, I think, everything. I know this was a long episode, and I want to thank everybody
Yes.
for sticking with us
Yep.
because really, it's
We're like
worth it.
45 minutes in, right?
Yeah, 45 minutes in. So, like we said, we are going to record more regularly.
Right. So I actually just recently quit my job. I had a very stressful job. And I always said that I would reassess when my job wasn't fun anymore because I am leaving my three small children home. Um, you know, I'm leaving them behind to actually go to a job. And up until now, I loved my job, and I just feel like it got a lot more stressful and a lot more unfun. So I decided to quit my job, and so I'm going to be home for the summer, and then I'm going to kind of decide what I'm going to do in the fall. If I'm going to maybe try and find something new, or maybe we'll try and make it work this way. So I'm going to have more time. I'm going to be on Ravelry, at night more often because my husband's going to be spending time with the kids because I'm going to have them all day. So I'll have more time, and Sharon, we agreed on maybe trying a different schedule, maybe having me tape it or record the episode and see if that changes anything. So we're going to try and do a few different things. And we, again, continue to love your feedback. Give us as much feedback as you want, privately, publicly, doesn't matter to us. So thanks so much for
Stay
for
home. Stay home.
so thanks so much for sticking with us. We really appreciate it. And if you know of anybody that needs a sample knitter or a test knitter, or send them my way.
You are crazy, girl. I want to do test knits too. I was hoping that Stacy from Mustache would ask me to please use. I see she struggles to get her samples.
Yeah.
She's making the sock and she's trying to keep the content
Yeah.
and stuff like that. And I know she's not watching, but I would love to make her socks. Just
Yeah.
to not watch her have to
Struggle.
struggle.
Yeah.
Because she
Yeah.
says that she doesn't wear the samples and she only makes one sock. And there's just something about the aesthetic of seeing two socks, one sock
Yep.
blockers, or
Yep.
two blocked socks. So, Stacy, call me. I'm gonna send her a message. She doesn't know me from a canned ham,
That's funny.
but I'm gonna make her some socks to hang up in the booth. She's the only person I know of that whose podcast I watch that I know it seems like they're struggling, and I want to help. And Bunnyfish from Bunnyfish, um, the Bunnyfish podcast makes socks for leading men, Fiber Arts.
Oh,
She
nice.
makes their samples for them. Hey, Stacy, I can help you out. And you don't even have to pay me with yarn because I just happen to like making socks. But the point is, you need help, girl. So call me. I'll make
And
your
then if
samples.
Sharon's too crazy, call me.
I'll make your samples for you, girl. Ugh, just send me the base. Anyhow, that's it. We're just chit-chatting. So thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks for checking
Yes,
us
thank
out.
you,
Thanks for
everybody.
sticking around for a whole 45 minutes. And
Yep.
we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yep. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.